Go live. Good morning, everybody. I'm Carla Louise. Hi, welcome to Psychic Cafe. I think it's working. Let me know if it's working. It seemed a bit glitchy this morning. I don't know. It seemed a little bit glitchy before I came on. Hello, Maria. Hello, Elle. Who are you, Elle? So, that was a new moon, wasn't it? With a solar eclipse. I developed a headache throughout the day yesterday, and I just had to go to bed. I came back from training, and I felt really in the afternoon. I'd actually had a painkiller before I went training. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I was hoping the training would make my headache go away, and it didn't. It just kind of wiped me out. So I got home and I closed my curtains, and I had something to eat, and I went straight to bed. Hey, Barbara. How are you guys? How's everyone today? So it gave me a headache, and I got some new crystals. I actually slept real good last night, and I put the amethyst that the lovely crystal man gave to me. He gave me so many crystals. I bought a ring, I bought a new bracelet, and I wanted this gorgeous labradorite here. Isn't it gorgeous? He's finding me another one, a local labradorite, like the rainbow. And a rose quartz as well. I picked up a little rose quartz, and he's like, oh, you can have the rose quartz for free. And have this citrine. I've got a one now. Have this citrine for free. He gave me another citrine. He gave me an amethyst for my headache, saying, put this under your pillow, it will make your headache go away. And he gave me a little lapis as well that had broken off one of his pieces. Your headaches were bad too. Oh man, I can still feel it a little bit in the back of my head. A little bit. I hope it doesn't happen again today. It was so hard, and I did a couple of readings after I got back from training. I did a couple of the new moon readings. I've still got a couple more to do as well. The labradorite's gorgeous, isn't it? I was checking it out on camera before to see if it shows up. It doesn't show up. I mean, of course, it's best in the sun. It's because it's amazing. I love it. But yeah, he's got this piece of, it's local too. Kaczan, labradorite, and it's rough. It's like one of these crystals, a rough one. But because labradorite, because it shimmers like that, when we were holding it up, it was doing like full rainbows and stuff. It had another one which was more blues like this, like the normal one. It's like, do you want me to find you one of these rainbow ones? Like, yes, please. There's crystals all over this island. I didn't know that. Isn't it gorgeous? So yeah, you had a headache too, Barbara. The headaches, you know, in the lead up to it, I had headaches as well, and I'm not a headache person. I very rarely get headaches. Isn't it weird? Hello, everybody. Hey, Christine. Hey, Sharon. Crystal Man is lovely. He is. Amethyst gives you headaches, Chelsea. Interesting. It actually relieved mine. I lay down when I got home in the afternoon from getting my crystals and getting shopping, and I put it on my forehead, and I looked like that. I looked like the Ace of Wands in one of those decks, and it relieved it. So yeah, you know what worsens it for me? Selenite. If I put selenite on my Katie's mum, you can't get labradorite. 3 weeks. Yeah, headaches. I'm just not a headache person. Citrine. Give me another citrine too. You picked this out for me. I picked a smaller citrine, and he's like, picked it out and gave me this. I'm like, okay, that's mine, is it? And I put the other one down, and then I picked that up and gave it to me as well. He gave me 5 free crystals. It's so funny. Your tummy's anxious. Yeah, so hopefully the headaches are going to go now, but we'll see. So let's get some. Hey, Timothy, you're back. You're feeling better now. Hey, Tanya. So that's exciting. I got a Lapis bracelet as well. Not sunstone, what is it? The glittery brown one. I can't remember what stone it is. I want to call it sunstone each time, but it's not. Yeah, go see him. So he's got these rings, Katie, that he's selling off for 50 baht. They're pretty rough. Like I said, that's why he's selling them off. They're pretty chunky. The settings aren't that good or anything. But it's a crystal and you can wear it, you know. Be still a while. Interesting. Those posts from, who was it? Nikki posted them, but I can't remember whose quotes they were very interesting. Because one of them was about being triggered about being still, which I'm not. I kind of like being still. But I'm also very motivated to do a lot of work too. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm sandstone. Is that what it is? Sandstone. Sandstone to me is like what buildings are made out of in the UK. Did I see his bornite? No. Bornite. He's keeping his bornite from me. The concussion protocol has kept me away. We noticed. Had a tough one. If you had headaches too, Timothy, you will have a headache if you hit yourself with metal things. Be still a while. Yeah, so Nikki, as I was saying, Nikki posted this thing. Whose quote was it? I can't remember. And about how we might be triggered in stillness. I'm not triggered in stillness. He was saying that it could be about being controlled and stuff when we have to sit quiet and things like that. And that's why we get triggered by it. I don't get triggered by it. In fact, I like it. I like stillness. But as I said, I do have a lot of motivation. Hey, Karen. Bornite. He's great. It was so funny. He said to me, he was giving me all these crystals, and he was like, because I've got a lot of crystals. I said, you've got a crystal shop. You will have a lot of crystals. You have a crystal shop. And then he showed me all these boxes, because you can't stop buying crystals, because, of course, a lot of people are poor right now, with no tourists being in the country. And he's showing me all these boxes, and he's like, I'm just having to keep on buying them off all the people there in, on the mainland, buying boxes full of them. Because they need money right now, so it's like I'm just buying them. So good. It's the strangest looking stone. Oh, looking happiness. We were talking about lapis. He wants a big. He showed me all the pieces of lapis. He bought a massive amount of it, and he wants an even bigger piece of it to put his butter on. Isn't he got the best shop? And he's playing all of these chants, which I'm understanding now because I'm doing my Thai classes. Understanding more of it anyway. How are you, Karen? You've got your internet on. Yay. How's your new place? Shall I read it out? Be still a while. We know what stillness is about. 12. If anyone wants, if you want a private reading, you can get a private reading from my website, behealing.com, of course. But if you want a mini in here, it's by donation now, so you can click the super chat. Or if super chat doesn't work for you, there's a link in the description box, a PayPal me link. It pops up anyway, so I'll do that for you when it pops up, if you want one of those. Be still a while. For now, dear seeker, even while you're on this adventure, the Kitsune asks you to consider that it's time to be still a while. You've traveled far and experienced a great deal. Yes. I did call this worth waiting for, and I was getting that very strongly, that now is a time for waiting. I know we've been talking about carrots and stuff like that, and how impatient we're all getting and stuff, but I really do feel like it's a time of waiting now. I'm not waiting for something in particular. How I was saying yesterday is that what's showing up is even better for us than we thought, and we've got to open our minds a bit. Today is more, we've got to let go of it and stop trying to make it come through in a particular direction, or stop expecting it to come from a particular person, something like that, because it might not. So we're waiting for what it is we want. We're not waiting for somebody else to do this, or for some, we're not waiting for a particular thing. We've got to get out of that mindset. You just unpacked all your crystals. Cool. You got some amulets this weekend. Oh. Hi, Arabella. Let's get some more cards out. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be still a while. That's what I'm thinking from that card too, is we've got to wait for something still. But I think it's more, it's still a little bit unknown, you know. Even with the relationship stuff, it's still a little bit unknown, meaning you might think you've met your twin. It might be your twin. It could be a possible twin. You might be waiting for them to awaken or something like that. We can't wait. We can't wait for it to come through a particular, it might be someone else. Free will, remember? I talked about that yesterday. Everyone's got free will, so stop waiting for one particular person or one particular thing. Something awesome happened yesterday. You know, I was going to training in the morning with my big donation for them. And I got there. I'm like, here you go. And he's like, I don't want it anymore because I've changed my mind. Of course, people had started panicking when they realized that it was closing. And they wanted to stay the same. We have that, don't we? We want it to stay the same. Want it to stay the same. So there'd been this big fundraising campaign organized by someone else who was doing this panicking. And he's like, but it doesn't feel right to me to keep this place. And it's like, come with me. And so I went on the back of his scooter. We went to see the new gym. Showed me all. I've been there before. Lisa and Danny's gym. They haven't been paying rent for a very long time. Not their gym anymore. Officially, legally. So it's telling me all about this, and it's like, what do you think? We can do fight nights here. We can do this. We can do that. Yes. Okay. And I'm like, this is a much better idea. And then these donations that come in, we're sorting out a bank account, and I'm sorting out a PayPal account for him to sort it all out. And then we use those donations to get new stuff for here and make it really good. It's like, yeah, but no. It's like, use the donations to get some land and build something new, build a new stadium. I'm like, yes, yes, that is so much better. What a much better idea. Build new, because it was getting really old and decrepit anyway. And the rent was just ridiculous for the old stadium, like so much money. The rent for the new gym, the intermediate gym, is cheap as fuck. So that's exciting. So we're moving. We are moving. And now he's smiling again. And the funny thing is after he showed me it and we'd had a talk about it and we were riding away, I'm on the back of his scooter. And the psycho from the other gym rode past us and he wasn't smiling at all. He looked at us both. And he's like, after he'd gone past, we both cracked up. I said, it's not smiling anymore. Oh, funny. And he's like, no, he has a lot of money. He knows everyone. Everyone knows everyone about anything. Everyone knows everything about everyone on this island. You can't keep anything quiet. Stumbled upon a lady in renown. Chose two for me. Cool. Isn't that cool when you've chosen something out and then they choose the same one for you? Yeah, it's unknown now, Arabella. It's true. It's unknown, and we've got to keep it unknown. They might do, but they've got free will. Do you know what I mean? And we can't hold out on that. We've got to look after ourselves. We've got to be focused on ourselves. We can't be distracted by someone else. Are they going to? Aren't they going to? Are they going to awaken? Or are they not going to awaken? Are they going to open up or not? We can't be distracted by that anymore. Protective nest is the one that we've got out here. I like it. She's got it on her head. What's she got there under her skirt? Is it an egg? Nurture, motherhood, protector, incubation worth waiting for, right? Belaying her serene expression, this woman is hatching more than just creative thoughts. Yes, it's an egg. She's a mother, creator of all. What did we get? Was it yesterday? All of that pregnant womb. Was that the day before? We're incubating something and it's a surprise. We can't keep on looking at someone or something else thinking it's going to be that, it's going to be that, it's going to be that. She's a mother, creator of all. The giant's bird nest on her head holds 3 eggs and an older bird already born into the world. Under her skirt, there's a glimpse of a large egg. A large egg, the big thing that's coming, right? This card symbolizes motherhood, protection of children, and how children develop under a mother's care. Be aware of how your actions or words can affect a fledgling soul. Egg. And she's thinking it's one of these small eggs up here, and she's got this massive egg underneath her skirt. It was yesterday. There you go. Isn't that interesting? So we've got to be open to what this big egg could be and not be guessing and not thinking, oh, it's definitely this thing, because of the carrots we've been shown. The carrots might have just been to get our energy up there. You know, we're given carrots to change our vibration. So it's like it could be this, to raise our expectation, to raise our vibration, to add something into the mix, or to teach us something, just to open us up to something. It could be anything. It could be it too, we just don't know. But I'm getting this message over and over again that it's bigger than we think. It's more than we think. It's not exactly. We've got an inkling of what it is, but it's bigger than we think. And I think I said in one of my readings, I don't know whether it's published yet, about this whole Jim thing, because I was worried about him. I'm like, this is not good. He's such a good man, such a good man. And everything falls into place. It always does. And a friend of mine, Ben, said, don't worry about him. He's a good man. It's all going to work out. You know it is. He's got good karma. I'm like, oh yeah. Of course. Don't worry about him. I knew it's going to work out. And now he's excited because now there's something new. And it's exciting because, you know, a lot of people are trying to get rid of the land here now, and it's getting cheaper and cheaper. So it's the perfect time to start something new. Who knows? You might have a new business partner. Right, let's get a goddess out. I've got two out there and I'm not taking them, I just want one. Ashley, your uncle recently passed away, feeling depressed today about this. Sorry to hear that. Isis. There's more to this. Isis. Hi, April. I don't know. I got a spooky feeling with Isis then, as if this is important, but then I didn't get the message of why it's important. Like a deja vu feeling, like a, we told you this already. Isis, strength, Egyptian. Goddess of magic. I met a cat called Magic yesterday. Isis gives you the strength to overcome. She makes miracles happen. So take advantage of all that incredible power behind you right now. There's miracles afoot. That's what Isis says. She's saying something else though. I don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's going to come out in the other cards, but I feel like she's got another message for us. I'm probably going to be working with this citrine. I don't know. Somebody told me about citrine. I can't remember. Was it someone, one of you? Said something about citrine. And now I've got 2 chunks of it, including this wand, which has got a grip. It seems to fit in my hand really nicely, that one. Let's get some tarot out for the day. And if anyone wants a mini read, I'm doing them by donation now, so it's the super chat, or there's a PayPal me link in the description box if super chat doesn't work for you, because I know it doesn't work for some people, because it doesn't work for me. Page of Swords. This was the card. This was the first card that came out in the energy update today too. The Page of Swords. Carefree, waiting for something to happen. Not quite sure what it is that's going to happen. Got an idea of it, but releasing expectations and just getting on with walking tightropes and reading books. Really, it is that. It's just getting on with it. There's a very carefree energy about this Page of Swords. Just waiting for some news to come in, but easygoing waiting, you know. We're waiting for it. Why am I shuffling this deck still? Move on. Got the Fool card there. We do have a new journey coming up. Miracles afoot. And the sacred geometry there as well. There's more to this. There's a bigger picture. Knight of Inspiration. Passionately going forward on something. There's forward movement now. There is. Passionately going forward on something. This horse's mane looks like fire. Lots of fiery energy, passionate energy. You might feel inspired by something today. Yeah, something to do with work, anything. It could be a hobby, work, crystals, anything, you know. But you get some inspiration from somewhere, and it makes you feel like moving forward on it. It's a balancing stone, perhaps creativity. Yeah, creativity. That's a good one. Ooh. I'm not taking those. I'm taking that one though. It's the same as we got yesterday. It releases negativity and fears. Oh, nice. Well, that's good. It's good that I've got it as wand. I mean, because it's very directional, the wands, right? Pew! Ace of Pentacles. I got this yesterday. It flew out in the exact same way, in fact, yesterday too. After some other cards had just low energy fallen out, this one comes out. Bing! It's the golden egg. Golden opportunity. It's the golden egg, though, that she's got under her skirt there. The golden egg, the big one. It's coming about now, later. Well, it's worth waiting for whenever it's coming about. We're all going to be on different timelines with this. But it's around this time now that things are happening. Hi, Gabe. Need some citrine. He's got a box full of them. Interesting. It is the big one, right? And probably anything that you're inspired to do with that night of inspiration is leading you to, or getting your energy in that right place to be ready for it, that right vibration. Yeah, it is kind of yellowy. It's not showing up in because the light's going through it, but you can see a little bit at the bottom there. It is yellowy. See it a bit more if I put my hand behind it. Interesting crystal. It's kind of gentle. It's not particularly strong. Not like labradorite and lapis. Strong, powerful crystals. It looks so dark in the camera. Let's get one of these out. Wow. The world. The world is a cycle completing in the start of a new cycle. Oh, look, she's got a crystal ball. Achievement and fulfillment is this wish, the wish fulfillment. Interesting, the crystal ball there. Just getting lost in thought there. Crystal ball readings. Achievement and fulfillment. It's a completion of a cycle and a new cycle beginning. There's something really big coming in. And we just got to be ready. Hey, Cherie. 27 watching, 4 likes. Oh, click like, everybody. It'll really help my channel out. Hopefully, get more people in here. Share this guidance. Let's get some more cards out. I feel like one of these today. What's that one? Oh. Honoring adversity. Honoring adversity, I'm feeling like the impatience thing here. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. It's something about waiting this. It's almost like we burn ourselves out and we give up and we're like, fuck this. And we give up. Instead of just gentle surrender, we have to burn ourselves out with this adversity. Focus. Why does it not want to focus on this card? The PayPal link. I'm not sure I can put it in here, Karen. It's in the description box for this video, but let me see if I can. Let me see if I can put it in the comments. Sometimes it just doesn't let you. And I think that's great. I think that YouTube are actually acting on this ridiculous thing. People are trying to pretending to be readers and in comments and stuff, putting it in. So I think maybe it's not going to let me, but let's see. Is that... Oh yeah, it does work. Maybe because it's me. I mean, maybe it's because it's on a live and it knows that it's me. But yeah, I noticed that when people were asking about it in comments on videos, I can't put it in. So yeah, if anyone wants a little mini reading, then live here. You can use the super chat thing or that PayPal me link, just a little donation, whatever you want to donate, it's not a problem. Right, honoring adversity. So the fire needs to burn out first. So whatever is pissing you off right now, and it could be the waiting thing, it needs to burn itself out. It's almost like we've got to get into that and feel it and be really annoyed with it and let that energy out to quit, which is the release. And yeah, we've got the option to surrender gently, but we don't always have that, right? Because with emotions, there's got to be extremes either way. Like I keep on saying, if you want passion, you've got extreme, the opposite too. If you're really passionate about someone, you're going to have a terrible breakup, you know? We always have those extremes. And so if something really big is coming, then you're going to feel it more than anything, that annoyance that it's not here yet. Yeah, there's going to be the extremes of emotions there. Thanks, Arabella. So we need to burn ourselves out. I'll read it again. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. We've got to get into that. No, it doesn't want to focus. Focus, focus, focus. I'm going to start the camera again and then I'm going to do Arabella. You definitely let that energy out yesterday. So mad. I was just headachy. Anyway, let's stop this camera and start it again. So we can get a bit of focus. No, it just doesn't want to focus. Why? Come on, camera. Oh well, can't have it. Can't focus. Can't focus right now. Arabella, let's see what's going on with you. I'm thinking I need to move from this man. Too much drama with his ex and the kids. Let's see what your higher self has to say. Yeah, that's really good energy, Katie. Yell at the universe. Yeah, it is. That's what it's talking about. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It really works for me. I call them universal tantrums when I've just had enough. And then I'm like, and then I'm really in my power, in fact, and I'm using my emotional energy and saying to the universe, come on, give me my stuff now. Enough of this. And things manifest when I get into that energy. Universal tantrums. That's what it's being called for now. So Arabella, let's find out. I am love and follow my knowing. You're intuitively picking up on something, and it's about you. It's about trusting. Yeah, we've had this message over and over again lately, haven't we? With the High Priestess, you've got to start really trusting your feelings and not giving people the benefit of the doubt or just hanging on there in there and waiting for them. You've got to trust those feelings. You deserve love, and so do follow your intuition there. So you're intuitively feeling that you need to move away, right? And when you do that, and as I was just saying with this honoring adversity, honor that, honor your feelings there. It might be that you need to feel it more. That like, damn it, I deserve better than this, because then you've got intimacy and connection coming up. And so these are two very powerful cards. This is like true love coming in. It's almost like your higher self is saying that it's almost like you need to realize it, that how much love you give and how much you deserve back. You deserve to be with someone that loves as well as you love. Someone with that same intimacy, that same connection, that same strength of heart. Yeah. Yeah. You got much better things. So yeah, it's true. You're thinking that you need to move on, or are you feeling? Are you feeling it? This is calling for you to really feel it now. Arabella, really feel it. And so that you make that definitive decision that you deserve better. Mm. That was you today too, Chris. Pulled a few cards, the sun came out again. Threw a temper tantrum. It's good to do that. It is. I remember, I think I wrote a blog about it or something, or I wrote it on Facebook years ago when I had one of these temper tantrums. And I was writing about how it manifests. And I got all of these love and light spiritual people saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should just be grateful and love and light and things. I'm like, but it works. And I shouldn't be, I should be just be ourselves, right? And we can use our emotions, any kind of emotion. There's no positive and negative in the spiritual world. We use our emotion to manifest. We're not meant to numb ourselves out from it. Katie, I was in that weird feeling that I was out of control, not in my own energy. Broke down. Yeah. Two dogs just looked at you. Who are you yelling at, crazy lady? Starting to feel it, Arabella. I would go deeper into that feeling then, Arabella. Feel it more. And of course, we don't want to, do we? We don't want to feel it, the negative feelings. We don't want to feel it. We don't want to go deep into the negative feelings. We want to avoid them. We want to push them down, all of that. Muggles are having them as well. Thank you, Barbara. What in your space wants attention? Let's see. What have we got for Barbara? Interesting. You've got guidance and perfect. This is about choices, strangely enough. I get such different guidance from cards. I pull the same cards out for different people and they'll be totally different. This is about choices for you, Barbara. And this is saying your guidance isn't there to tell you what to do, to tell you there's this, this, and this on your path, and you've got to find it. And guidance is helping you out to find it. It's not that. It's about you creating. It's that your guidance is to help you create what it is that you want. It's to help you discover who you are and what you want. You're the creative spirit in your life. And so it's about your choice and you making better choices for yourself, better and better choices for yourself and creating a life for yourself rather than finding what you're supposed to find. So this suggests to me, Barbara, that you're believing a little bit too much in fate, and that there's already a path laid out. Some people are the other way too. Some people are, I'm creating it all. I should be able to manifest what I want when I want. But there's a balance between that, you know. We've got higher selves, we've got a plan. But the plan isn't set in stone. The plan isn't rigid. We still are. Our spirits are inside of our bodies right now. And we've got the higher self aspect of our spirit as well, in spirit form. But there's two parts of us. We've got duality, right? We're a muggle and we're a spirit too. So there's the spirit part, the fate part, but there's also ourselves too, and we do have that. Yeah. So, Barbara, don't wait. Yeah, change your idea of what your guidance is about. Your guidance is about helping you to create even more in this life, discover yourself, have better experiences, that kind of thing, rather than finding what your fate is. Thanks, Christine and Sabrina, for your donations. If you have got a question for your little minis, then just pop them up there and I'll do it for you. Otherwise, I'll tell you what your higher self wants you to know. I'm going to get a fairy out for everybody first. Fairy guidance. What should we know? So we are going to have extremes of emotions, and it's good for us to do that. Music. Oh, yes! Has anyone else had a weird song stuck in their head lately? Has music been talking to you, giving you guidance through music, through the lyrics and stuff? It has been with me. So we've got music. Yes, thank you. I do need it to focus so that I can read it. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. It's that there may be a message in the music that you hear. If a song is popping into your head, take note of the lyrics in it. And it might be making you feel a certain way as well, the music too, right now. Take note of how it's making you feel. We've also got this one, which is Journey. I've got a Bryan Adams song in my head at the moment. I've still got it in my head right now. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. Getting ready for it. New beginning. I got the new life card out in my personal cards today. It's time to prepare for it. I'm behind. The camera's lagging. It may be impromptu or planned. It's not planned, but we know a little bit of it. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. It's going to happen very soon. Told you so. We're getting prepared for it. Oh, Christine, heartbroken. Let's get some guidance for you, Christine, from your higher self. You're being stalked, Linda, by a song. I told you about that yesterday, right? When I had that breakup with the narcissist. I was being stalked by a song. It was literally on everywhere. I'd be walking past a shop, it would be on in the shop, and it was just everywhere. Okay, Christine, you've got I am heard and friend. So this heartbreak, sharing it, sharing the burdens. Are you like the strong and silent type usually? You don't want to put the burden onto others. You're feeling bad, so you don't want to make your friends. You don't want to make your friends feel bad too. What's the point in more people feeling bad if I'm feeling bad? This is saying like you're allowed to get help. You're allowed to be supported. It's a huge lesson for a lot of us at the moment. You are allowed to be supported. You're allowed to be heard. Allow. I told you. Allow. Come on, Cameron. You got allow and communication coming. It's almost like you're waiting for something to stop the heartbreak, something to come in, but you're in this stage of feeling. It's almost pushing you into allowing others to help you to feel better, support you. There you go, Christine. You feel very alone. You are very alone. Let people help you. Let people help you. Let talk to friends about it. Open up about that. It's almost like this is going to carry on because it's trying to crack you open. It's trying to crack your heart open, and that's what happens when we get our heart broken. It cracks open so that we can open up. So yeah, yeah. Let your Linda, your song is "I Was Made for You." Okay, cool. Sabrina, let's do you. Cool. Thank you everyone for your super chats, and I just saw a PayPal one come through as well. Sabrina, after that journey card just came out, the fairy card, have a good time and prepare. You've got a good time coming up. Get ready for it. Much brighter times ahead. Have you been pulling the sun card for yourself too? Oh, it's a relationship. You've been waiting for a relationship, Sabrina. Look, your communication and sex. There's a lot of interaction going to come up, a lot of good times ahead for you. Prepare yourself for that. Get ready for it. There could be some kind of simple things that you can do. Like if we're preparing for a relationship, it could be making space for them in your life. It could be, making sure that you've got two plates instead of just one, that kind of thing. But you've got some really good things coming, so get ready for it. Lots of communication is what I'm hearing, especially if you're waiting on someone communicating with you. I mean, it's coming. Gabe, what about you? Oh, you lost everything you love, Christine. Yeah, you've been cracked open. Mm-hmm. Being cracked open. And everybody join our group too. Oh no, that's not that. Oh. Okay. Oh, I can pin that message. I just pinned the message. There you go. Join our Facebook group. You have people to talk to in there. The song is Why? Why? I don't know that song. Hootie and the Blowfish. Wolf by Sylvan Azar. Don't know that one either. Oh, I don't think I know it. Who have we got now? Gabe. Gabe. Interesting. Gabe, look at this. What you've got, Gabe, is a decision to make. And the decision that you're making, you're not completely okay about making it. It's almost like your spirit says the decision is to go and do something completely different. Almost like throw everything in the bin and go and do something different. And then you're telling yourself, your mind's telling yourself, I can't do that, I can't possibly do that. You're not making it okay to make that decision, but your spirit is feeling it. Your spirit's feeling it. Your spirit's feeling like, yes, this is what I want to do. You're on that precipice of making a decision, and that, this one, that fire that you feel inside there, that night of inspiration that's inside of you, that's your spirit going, yes, 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 make the decision, make the decision. And then your mind gets involved and it's like, well, what, can I do that? You're coming around to making a decision, and it's an exciting decision. So be okay about it. Make it okay to make a decision, especially if it's affecting other people. Listen. You got to listen to your heart now. Listen to your heart instead of your mind. Your mind is going to come up with all the fears and why you shouldn't do it. Your heart is singing out. Your heart and your spirit are singing out to you right now. Your spirit's singing out through your heart right now to make a decision. And it's scary, it's risky, but do it. Oh, you've avoided Facebook. Yeah, sometimes it can get like that, right? Follow the sun. Follow the sun. Xavier Rudd. I've been to see him play a few times. He used to come to Byron for a bit. He's got really nice energy. Sabrina. Right, who's next? Somebody sent a PayPal. Let's see. Karen. Karen, is there anything else? Is there anything particular you want, Karen? Because I'm going to pull some cards for the collective now. I like this new format. It's fun. Let's get some animals for everybody. ex poisoned my children, grandchildren against. That sucks, doesn't it? My ex did the same as well, poisoned my children against me. After he had the same thing happen to him. I mean, he's been on the receiving end of this. When we first got together, I had my eldest, he had a child as well, and his ex was poisoning that. He was very small at the time, already poisoning him against him. He knows what it's like, and then he did the same thing to me. Like, seriously? Some spirits, some souls, they just don't learn, right? They're kind of vindictive. They don't realize they're just storing up more karma. It's like, oh, you're going to have to go through that one again. We've got dove spirit, be at peace. With the waiting, right? Be at peace with the waiting. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Spirit knows what it's doing. It does. Spirit knows what it's doing with you. Canary spirit, sing your own song. Something that's really right for you. Oh, it's on a flute. I haven't noticed that before. Something that's really right for you. It just shows, doesn't it? Yeah, April's saying X does that too. White Raven spirit here, trust in the magic. Yeah, trust in the universe. Spirit has a plan here. It just shows, doesn't it, who we've been involved with before, right? Same with my man, if he is my man. Who knows now with the guidance I'm getting, but I can see it in him. He's trusted the wrong people too. We've all been with these muggles, these vindictive people. Like, his ex has taken everything from him. His gym, his business, his car, his house, everything. She's got everything. She won't give him a thing. I didn't do that. When I broke up, I gave him half. But there he is being vindictive, still with me. Been divorced 20 years, still vindictive. So it just shows the kind of people that we've had in our lives. But we survived it, didn't we? We're still here. It sucks. But you've got to trust in karma. I just knew I had to keep on going and be the example for my kids and not get dropped down to his level and try and fight it and all of that. I just knew I've just got to keep on living my life and be that example. Let's see what Spirit says, Karen. I'll just get one of these cards out for everyone first, and then we'll do you, Karen. Higher power is the card for everybody. Trust in the higher power. It knows what it's doing. It doesn't seem to. I don't know. I'm like, sure you're making the right decisions for me, because I think this guy would be pretty good for me. But we've got to trust. It knows what it's doing. So Karen, let's see. Well, you've got to trust yourself, Karen. Freedom, love, and joy. I love this card. It's almost like you're going to get everything at once, Karen, but you've got to trust yourself first. So every step that you've made, every step that you're making now, every lesson that you've been given, every challenge that you've been presented with now, it's all inner stuff to get you to trust yourself, to learn to trust yourself. Almost put yourself on a pedestal and realize that you're great. This is what it's saying, Karen. Freedom, love, and joy. You're choosing it now, is what I just heard. You are choosing it now. Trust yourself even more. Confirmation, 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 confirmation. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, as you make a choice for your freedom, your love, and joy, the universe goes, yay, and gives you a standing ovation. You feel that energy, and you get confirmation of that. Good things start happening. This is for everyone too. You start making decisions for your freedom, love, and joy, and you get confirmation that yes, it's the right thing to do. And that's when you can trust yourself. It's like, oh, I am loved. Oh, I can make decisions for myself. Oh, I can be a little bit more selfish and get what I want. And it seems to work out much better than being selfless does. And yeah, getting that balance. I love it, Karen. Peace and strength and courage, and then you step into your strength. So I feel like previously you were trying to step into your strength before you were trusting yourself. Now you're being taught to trust yourself because you're getting that confirmation. Things are working out, so you can be at peace with yourself and then step into your strength. Ah, interesting. I do feel like you're on the up and up, Karen. You're already making good decisions for yourself, is what I'm hearing. And yeah, that's good. Katie, feel me on that. Outside influences feel like doubt monster. Yeah, it's so true, Arabella. It's so true. The guy, same thing. His ex is still around using him. Can't say no. Yeah, it's that karma, and we've got to leave them to it, right? And just keep on sorting ourselves out and trust them. Trust them to either do it or not do it. Trust them that it's their journey and it's their path. They've got higher selves. Remember, they all have higher selves. You love karma. And we don't need to get involved, because if we get involved and we try and be part of that karma, like sometimes we are part of that karma. Sometimes our heart tells us stand up to this person and we are part of that karma. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when we're like, and become part of that karma, just like they've done, right? Just like they've done when they turn the kids away from us. If we do that, that's when we store karma up for ourselves, and that's what they're doing, right? We've got to. It's that fine line. Sometimes we do get involved in the karma, but it's just by being true to ourselves. It's not that vindictive thing. We want to sort it out. I'll show them. Karma will always pay back. It will, right? And it will always look after people that are doing the right thing too. And we can trust in that. Chris, funny karma story. At the grocery store today, it was cold and windy. I didn't really feel like putting the cart back in the corral thing, but I literally said to myself, karma, put it back. Yeah, we've got to do the right thing, right? And it's not like the universe has shopping trolley rules and stuff, but it's how we feel about ourselves, right? We do something like that, we feel better about ourselves. We feel like we've done the right thing. Yeah. So, Deborah, I'm doing it by the super chat, and if super chat doesn't work for you, there's a PayPal me link as well around somewhere. Let's get some more cards out for the collective. So yeah, if you want a private one, interesting. If you want a private one, then it's donation for that. Okay, I've got 3 cards out now. This is for the collective. We're starting off with the nectar. Sometimes we see karma happen instantly as well, don't we? Have you ever seen that? There's so many instant karma videos out there of like people trying to rob a shop, like 2 guys both throwing rocks at the window, and one throws a rock and it hits the other in the head, knocking them out cold. Stuff like that. We see instant karma happening, or someone in a really horrible mood, and then straight away karma slaps them in the face with something. It's funny. It's windy. It would have hit a car, you're right. Yeah. Oh, Linda, sometimes you have very bad thoughts about a certain person. You feel bad about thinking those things. Some people are bad people, but it's not good to dwell on it, right? You have bad thoughts about some people. And we've got to feel it to a certain extent, like this, honoring adversity. We've got to feel it to a certain extent to recognize that and go, I'm not having anyone like that in my life anymore. We've got to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this. We've got nectar, the nectar of the gods. The good stuff is coming, that big golden egg. It's coming. It's coming. Something to do with the king as well. The king can be our energy of standing up for ourselves, looking after ourselves, being our own knight in shining armor, that kind of thing. But it also can be an external energy too. King coming in. There's a lot of awakening happening, especially in the masculine at the moment. And here, yeah, it is. It's about the masculine. And the prayer here, this is what we can do. We can pray for them, but not hold out on it. Pray for them that the best happens for them. Not the best that we think, because that's judgment, right? the best happens for them. We don't know what the spirit journey is. Our path isn't the only path. Do you know what I mean? It's like with the readings that I do, I've asked my guys, like, why, for example, me and my brother were in the same situation. Why did he choose to be an abuser and I chose to be the victim there? We were both victims, but he chose to be the oppressor from that, and I chose not to. What is that? Why would one soul take it one way and another soul take it another way? And I was told it's just like strength of spirit, and it's just about the path that you're on. So he's got different lessons to learn. It might not even be that he's like at a lower spiritual level, in fact, because some people come to be the deliverer of karma, kind of thing. Some people do. Some people come as like benevolent spirits to play a certain role. And so we don't even know that the right thing for somebody is their awakening, them healing. It might not be in this lifetime, it might not be. So all we can do is pray for them and leave it open. Pray for the best for them, but not be so presumptuous to think that we know what's best for them. Strong message. So worth waiting for. Yes, something huge is coming. See? Try and be carefree as you're waiting for it. Follow your passions because it's part of it. It's not like we're just sat like this doing nothing. Follow your passions, follow your passions. The big golden egg is coming. I usually say golden opportunity for this one, but golden egg came out of my mouth. There's something in that. Something we've been pregnant with an egg. And the world, it's bigger than we think. Achievement, fulfillment. It ties a lot of our lives up within it as well. Brings it all together. Makes the story make sense. So we've got this egg under our skirts. We've been focused on the muggle world, the little eggs and the bird and all of that up top. And we've got this big egg under our skirt there, the big golden egg. So be still a while. We're kind of in this waiting game at the moment, and we're trying to sort our energy out as we're waiting. You had that Saturday, Tanya, like off on someone, blocked. They changed the number and messaged me again. Oh, really? Oh, what? Well, block, 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 block. Yeah, sometimes we've got to feel it. We've got to feel those bad things, and then not make ourselves wrong for it. Remember, negative emotions are guidance, very important guidance as well. So we need to make a different decision. Now, if we make ourselves bad for having negative emotions and try and push them down, we're not going to get that guidance from it. The guidance is saying, make a new decision, turn away from this person, say no to them, block them, that kind of thing. We've got to feel it. So yeah, be careful of that. Who's making themselves feel wrong about it? Linda, stop making yourself feel bad about feeling that. You probably, if you just feel it and like, yep, that person is an asshole, and I'm not having people like that. I'm not having them in my life anymore. I'm going to stand up to them, and then you'll stop thinking about them, hopefully. There you go, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for coming along, as always. Thanks for your likes and your subscriptions to my channel and your super chats and all of that. I am loving this new format. It's really cool. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. I'm going to go off to training now, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I didn't set this up early because of my headache last night, but hopefully I'll have a better day today and I'll set it up early. So have a great day, everybody. See ya. Bye.